There's so much theory crafting and building up your character. A lot of clock credits gonna be needed. True. We're gonna cook. This song is called Favorite. Or no. Lie? What's the group name? Is it the band called Group? The group called... What? Is the group called Favorite? Or is the song called Favorite? You can type ! song and it'll pull it up. Favorite is the group. Perfect. But goodbye for now. Because I'm jumping into quest mode. I'm just gonna simply learn everything there is to learn about Penacony. Because I am hungry for more information. Wait. Chad. Should I do Black Swan's Sparkle companion quest first? Pretty sure they disband. Oh, that's unlucky. You want to eventually even run away. No wonder they hate me. Does Sparkle because I haven't done Black Swans? Well, they're both together, right? I remember people saying in patch... Was it 1.0 or 1.1 or 2.1? Or 2. I can't remember. But people were saying this one is quite important. Like it has a lot of important info. Yeah, it's the same, it looks like. Yeah, 2.0. I mean, if you guys are down to hang out while I do this, I'm trying to like fully immerse myself in the HSR
places to be?
world.
I'm your best guide.
Okay, I don't have Black Swan, so I can't do I cannot do lore accurate team, but I can do pseudo accurate team.
Any justification here for you to unsheath your blade?
Emanator. I can do lore related
Look who's
adjacent.
graced us with their presence. Guess I'll be in your shadow now.
Hopefully we just don't run into any actual enemies to fight that I can't one shot with Acheron. Emanator.
Maybe you're looking for some psychoanalytic therapy.
Can you tell me more about Black Swan's dream bubble?
Are you ready to experience Miss Black Swan's dreamscape?
Yes.
Please close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream bubble. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. That elegant girl mentioned something before she left.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
I'm curious what my experience will be with this. Now that we've gotten through 2.2. Unfinished challenge detected. Oh, I started it already? Oh. Oh, alright. Don't remember. I seem to not remember a lot of things HSR related. Yeah, I guess I started it? Our pop princess is singing. My immersion, my immersion.
Become
What the?
family. Raise a glass and enjoy feasts fit for a king.
I don't remember that part.
Here's the Penacony news. Once again, another moment in
Raise your glass and enjoy and feast like a king.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess. And those two weirdos are probably here too.
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective Sampo. You finally made it. We don't know what we'd do without your help.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Did I accidentally start this?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff, am I talking in a strange way?
I think I did start this and I thought it was part of an event. And then yeah, I'm having a memory of it now. Well.
Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Why am I forgetting so many things?
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, the shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body. She had been strangled to death. There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Papeshi shopkeeper named Wright, a Foxian gambler named Zhang Shan, and a wealthy Intellitron trader called Lefton.
Is this our puzzle?
Friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart. Miss Sparkle is so gracious. Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy! Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys something that I got. It just came in the mail today. I was scrolling TikTok and a guy was making this on like a TikTok live. And I saw it and I knew I had to have it. This is a hand crocheted.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
Isn't it beautiful? I saw it. He was wearing it while crocheting and I was like, I need that. I needed that yesterday. Yeah, I just thought I would wear it. Thought I would wear it today. I meant to show it to you earlier, but you know, better late than never. It's giving Teletubbies a little bit. Isn't it cute? It's so great. What a contraption. But yeah, this is gonna be part of my outfit now.
Peace. Peace is above.
Peace. Peace.
Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward. First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Papeshi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist. Which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it.
Salty.
Next up, you have the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her. Finally, there is the gambler Zhang Shan. He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have. Do you need me to repeat it?
No.
That won't be necessary. I remember it all.
No, I am a genius. Investigate the evidence. Okay.
And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
Oh, I tied my hair in it.
The tag on the tie
Ow.
reads, only for Imperial Master Lefton. Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
There we go. Okay,
There's
and
an
then
accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name? A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
wow, Shampoo is a
This
genius.
Jiang Tong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around.
His mind is a galaxy.
So,
Left
it's
in.
just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Miss Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
Yeah. Did we just get to hear Shampoo baby talk to Sparkle? Miss Sparkle doesn't want us to interrupt our investigation. Don't care. It's Hanu gameplay. Hanu gameplay, I'm happy, okay? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why is Shampoo here? Shampoo is everywhere. Even when he's not there, he's still there.
There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
The footprints, which are half as big as standard, must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
Pepeshi. Oh. A puzzle. I like Suppo. I think he's a dynamic character. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go, honestly.
What's that smell? Why is there a smoked red herring there?
A red herring?
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Get it?
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
Yeah. I want these to lean forward. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's the best way to put this on. I think it's gotta be this way. It's kind of heavy. There we go. Yeah! Now we're talking. It's so stupid. I love it. Okay, onward. Now take me up there, please. Yeah. Puzzle time. I want to learn more about Sparkle.
Clock is...
Open it up and take a look.
Puzzle. Yes. Easy. Ah, this one's baby mode. Done? Too easy.
Oh, there's a ring inside. This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
Because
Pretty
this
emerald.
ring was found inside the victim's mouth. We want to reconstruct the scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom. That should be it. Let's head
Maybe
out.
I should tie it behind my head. I gotta figure out what's
I
the
have
best
to thank
way.
you, Mr. Assistant Detective.
No, that's not
But
right.
the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
No, I don't
Have
think
you
this is
found
right.
out who the killer
Falling
is?
star.
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
I don't think that's right either. I mean, it's supposed to be floppy, but... You're a star! I'm a star! Please! I'm a star! Okay. Needs to be tighter, so it doesn't droop.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
Sure, Tingyun, whatever you say. I would love to see a little skit of like the moment Tingyun, like the playable Tingyun, finds out about what happened to the real Tingyun. Like when she finds out the lore about herself. That would be a very funny skit, in my opinion. I have to urge to laugh every time. Oh, that's what's happening. It's because it's tightening. Oh. Okay.
P.
Yeah, I still will only ever hear P when she says that. Okay, so with this ear, and then
Peace. Peace is above all things.
It's complicated. And then this here. Okay. Then make it really tight. Yeah. Perfect. P. P is above all things. There we go. Lock in. Lock in.
Dear Diary.
Balls.
Shouldn't have taken out my earbuds. Ow! It's ripping out my hair! Normal dish is a star. Evil dish is frog. Yeah. It was about time. You know, I gotta shift my image. Alright, now we're good. I'm in crochet purgatory.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. Was that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
Oh.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case?
Oh, don't ask me.
In my opinion, there is no murderer for this case.
What do you mean by that?
She framed all of them.
It doesn't. Looks like Miss Sparkle is more careful.
Oh shoot. I'm making her look stupid.
It doesn't. Looks like Miss Sparkle is more careful. This stool is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right. That's the one. Miss Sparkle's business failed.
Nativity
She was
store.
on the brink of bankruptcy. As she passed by her regular fashion store, she ran into her old nemesis, the bullying shopkeeper from the store, and the gambler whose life she'd ruined. And those three all looked happier than her. Miss Sparkle's ego wouldn't allow that to happen. And so she stole Lefton's tie, placed Zhongshan's ring in her mouth, stepped up onto the stool, and hanged herself from a beam in Wright's shop.
Oh my gosh.
Her motive was to try and frame all three of them.
Right.
What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the three suspects would all be facing grave injustice.
It sounds like Sparkle's
is
voice.
Something wrong here. This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one.
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means this is probably another prank from Miss Sparkle.
She just reminds me of the Joker.
Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
Sheriff, the murderer is
Turn the voice
right.
down.
The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
Dad, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
That makes
I
sense.
take it so seriously. Miss Sparkle is a masked fool.
I mean,
not a masked genius.
That's Sparkle's
If
voice.
it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience.
But every answer's right? That's so
Since
silly.
our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle with you.
So that's
She
it?
quoted the Joker?
This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
What the freak? What are the
Detective Black
answers?
Swan, would you?
Yes,
Well,
I
I
would.
wouldn't miss it for the world.
The murder is Lefton.
Lefton is a wealthy merchant who has been competing with Miss Sparkle for decades. They're always
Why so
at each other's
serious?
throats.
Well, the Joker, like, never... He always makes up stories about his past. All of his, like, none of his origin stories are actually, like, reliable. The closest we have is the Killing joke, but even that is most likely just made up. His like mystery component is so, it's what makes him so challenging. Okay, I'm just gonna...
This tie is a piece of evidence.
That's right. This tie belongs to Lefton. Lefton snuck into the changing room and waited for poor Miss Sparkle to enter before using this very tie to brutally kill her. And then he stuffed Zhongshan's ring into her mouth as a way to try and frame him. What a tragedy. This guy, Zhongshan,
I just want to see
is
if I
a
get an
card
achievement for
shark
this.
who used to play Get the Koi with Miss Sparkle.
Get the koi?
Nothing.
Don't go too far. This guy, Zhongshan, is a card shark who used to play Get the Koi with Miss Sparkle.
This ring is a piece of
That's right. What would a penniless wretch of a gambler like Zhongshan be doing at such a fancy fashion store as this? Because he was planning on robbing it. He'd stolen Lefton's tie and was just about to get away when he saw Miss Sparkle, the one who had stolen his family fortune from him. So he darted into the changing room and tried to get back his ring. Who could have known that Miss Sparkle
Who's
would
an
end up
enigma?
swallowing that ring? All Zhongshan could do was use the tie in his hand to try and stir
Yes,
up the
okay, so he
tragedy.
strangled her.
Right as a Pepechi citizen.
this stool.
That's right. That's Miss Sparkle always teased poor Wright until he was unable to take it any longer. Eventually, murderous intent was born.
Don't
Taking
make fun
advantage
of,
his position, he stole Lefton's tie and told Miss Sparkle, "Miss, please come with me to the changing room. I'd like to show you a matching tie." Miss Sparkle never thought Wright would retaliate against her, so she went back with him to the changing room. As Wright stood atop the stool and helped Miss Sparkle try on the tie as usual, he then suddenly
strangled
pulled
her.
it tight. And that's how he killed Miss Sparkle.
Don't make fun of short people, guys.
What a
You
tragedy.
might get strangled by a tie.
What do you mean by that?
I forgot what the evidence was. I think I did them all though. No.
Nothing.
Forgot what I
What
picked.
do you mean by that?
This tie is a piece.
That's right, Miss Sparkle. After
Yeah.
I'd rather
Okay.
not play.
No achievement for that? Ugh, cringe. Yeah, don't bully short people. Do not bully short people, or you might end up getting
Just as
suffocated
you said,
by a tie.
solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now? Just keep getting led around by her?
Truly, Miss, this game will be open.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sampo, you're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony. And next to me here is my assistant detective.
A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As expected.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Jean-Chan, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside.
As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside.
The room was covered in spattered blood. Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time.
Okay, dead for a while.
Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime.
Butler, cook, and driver.
What would you like to do?
Presumably, Miss Sparkle's
Investigate.
now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me?
Nice.
It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No cheating!
Huh. Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun.
It's you again, isn't it?
I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce.
She freaking got him.
Ding-a-ling! Now comes the most exciting and
Cute.
romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama,
Fourth wall break.
the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
Wow, I wonder who it is.
I put to you, which character is it?
It's Shuffle.
Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste.
She's talking to us.
Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Cute. I like my girls a little crazy. They're busy. Hurry to Sparkle's hiding spot. Well, obviously it's Shampoo.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
If I run too fast, the voice line's cut off. She is... What did someone say? The emanator of belts? Yeah, belts and buckles. For seemingly zero purpose. This one doesn't serve a purpose. That doesn't serve a purpose. That one does. These do. These two are useful. This one... No, it doesn't even make sense, actually. I don't even know how that's on there. But she's, as far as useless belts, she's got nothing on Jian. Oh, on Wawa Jian. Head belt. Head belt.
There's no weird, sweet dreams troop. Nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can? In Penacony?
The Trash King.
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet, you made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
I'm horrible at riddles. Legs. What's another? What can legs mean? I feel like it's not even gonna be a real riddle. I feel like she's just gonna say something stupid. It's a classic riddle. It is? It is? Okay. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at the afternoon, 3 at night. What has legs? What has legs? People, tables, chairs. I generally don't know. Everyone watching that. Everyone knows the answer to this one. I don't. I've heard it. I probably did. Probably when I hear it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I totally forgot. But you don't know if that'll be. I could just pretend, you know? There's no evidence that I actually know it. Morning, afternoon, and night. I can't... See, I'm too literal for this. I'm too literal for this. I literally have no idea. Just Google it? No, that takes the fun out of it. I gotta at least try. Yeah, I'm way too literal. I'm way too literal. I take things way too straightforwardly. Crochet Lady solves riddles. Check out the multiple choice options. Oh, multiple choice. That makes it kind of easy, doesn't it? Come on, use your brain. So it's the time of day? What else could that be referring to? This star's head is full of sawdust, unfortunately. So let's see what options you have for me.
Murder case.
What do you have for me?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
I do not understand. So it isn't the easy. The options are not helping. No, they're not. People. No. Bugs, because some bugs have... No, all bugs have at least 4 legs, right? That maybe, No, that has 4 legs too. Sorry. I'm a trash can.
Seeing as you're right here in front of me like this,
I'll look it up after.
then I guess the answer is a trash can, right?
Womp womp. Wrong answer. That's funky,
Bugs usually
but
have
a wild
6.
guess. The correct answer is Sparkle!
Well, that wasn't in one of the multiple choice options. Okay.
When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle. So naturally, she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
Yeah,
cute
please.
answer.
I don't know.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
A kick to the face. Okay, I don't know how to use, I do not know how to use Black Swan, but I'll do my best. I set up this team
What are you
ages
waiting
ago.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Says Cage.
Ill tidings manifest.
You chose the wrong enemy. I underestimated you.
Ow. Oh wait, that was
Destiny isn't
pointless.
chosen. Ill fate descends.
I'll see you off.
I just want to see her ult at least once. But I'm not gonna. It's gonna die. Dang it.
Holy smokes! What's up with this guy? He just came out swinging from nowhere.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. What has 4 legs in the morning? The riddle is what goes on. Okay, Oedipus defeats the Sphinx by guessing the answer correctly. Humans, as babies, they crawl on hands and feet. Oh, and then they learn to walk as adult, and then they walk with a cane as when they're elderly. I know it's a classic, but that's kind of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch if you ask me. But not to argue with, you know, age-old adages and stories. People. I see. I get it.
Huh? No voices?
He's dead!
This guy's pretty quiet.
Wait. Don't move. Something's off.
You're Sparkle. Shh, you're Sparkle.
This? You killed Sparkle?
We've been framed.
How is this possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape?
We've been framed.
In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do?
You're framing me, Shumble.
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that.
Unbelievable.
You planned it out all from the start because
The art is great.
she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her.
Ugh.
Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
Oh, stop it.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony.
Surely.
Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer,
Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle? Who are you talking to?
You.
You are not slick.
Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you, Mr. Sampo?
This? Don't jump to conclusions. If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
The hint for the final
What?
question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in 2 pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw 2 conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion,
She's so smart.
it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? A trained professional was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just to save someone who's obviously been dead a while.
Yeah.
The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery.
You are so
I
smart.
tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective.
Yeah. What she said.
Which means it's you, Mr.
The look in his eyes.
I've been using
her
this
eyes.
term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Another answer?
Of course.
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is...
Confusion.
Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
Okay.
Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does
Isn't that
Miss
just another
Sparkle's
way of
body
saying she
even
faked her
count
death?
as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo then?
Yeah, who is he?
Beautiful lady. I already confessed everything to you earlier on.
Yeah, I'm a
I
star
really
now.
didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So it really is him?
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
A masked fool's errand. Haha.
My dear, why so serious?
Oh, she said
You've
it.
been having a great time. I have, at least.
I'm sick of your carnival pranks, Sparkle.
You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other. Seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together.
Yeah, what are you actually asking for?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you.
Oh.
The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch 2 fish with 1 cast, you might not be satisfied
So
with
was-
your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing?
So, would it be fair to say, unless something crazy happens in the epilogue, the masked fools and the whole like button explosion thing, that all of that was kind of a red herring to distract from what was really going on? Like the actual plot of the Penacony dreamscape? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, and this energy, this like kind of leans in that direction. Because nothing ever happens with the buttons, or at least nothing has happened yet. The Trailblazer knew nothing of the buttons. Yeah, we see it through her POV. We play as Sparkle, as Robin. Because that's like the Masked Fools. It's all about entertainment, and the AHA is just like. Just mess around and like do whatever, like chaos reigns, etc. Yeah, the buttons. What was the point of the destruction buttons? At the moment, we don't really know anything about what the point of the buttons were, unless it was literally just a red herring. Elay should be like. But yeah, let me finish this and see if I have any other thoughts.
Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me. Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is Sampo?
What?
This is Bellabug, right?
Hello? Oh, they forgot her.
I
Black
said,
Swan.
Why not?
Anyways.
Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again.
Sneaky.
And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
I see. Interesting. You forget I was ever here, but then you remember. That was a cute little wink.
Did you notice its nested structure? Being part of a play inside the dreamscape is as weird and captivating as being in a dream within a dream. That's
Interesting.
the end of Miss Black Swan's dream bubble. Are you satisfied with your experience?
So I'm trying to figure out what Sparkle was trying to accomplish. So she was trying to recruit Black Swan to like work with her essentially. I wonder, and basically remove her from working with Akron and with Sparkle and Firefly, or not Sparkle, Firefly and Robin. She wanted to help her because she's mega strong. IDK for what though? Why can't I leave? Yeah, she did eat with that. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what was. We still don't necessarily know what Sparkle's. Well, no, we do. She wants to reveal the family's secrets and stuff, or wanted to. But what she wanted to run May for, or what she wanted Black Swan for, I guess we may not know, may not never know, may not ever know. She just wanted her for Kafka DOTT. I mean, either she was there for to like spread chaos, or there's something. My opinion, my guess is that 2.3 is not really going to be an epilogue. I think it's going to be a lot more intense. Wrong John May. I think the epilogue is just a ruse to make us think that the story is gonna be like tying all the loose ends and stuff. But I think we're gonna get a full-fledged quest. Like Sparker just hired by the Iris family, not Oak. Iris is neutral. Iris family represent to impersonate Robin to calm things down. Sparkle was just having fun along the way. Yeah, that could be it. That'd be sick. That is what my intuition tells me, but it's gonna be hard to say until the patch comes out.
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And in Penecordia, dreams can be processed.
Yeah, I mean, the AHA has like no goals other than to just be entertained and cause chaos, so she could literally be there for no reason, just to do whatever she wants.
Things in our dreams cannot be trusted, let alone in someone else's dreamscape.
And nothing she really says can be trustworthy.
If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold, hard light of reality. Sweet dreams.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, where are we going now?
Really? I wouldn't do anything to her.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked, as agreed. Shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreement? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But Sampo,
Mask?
after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
Oh?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense. Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
If you're all out of options, please
I wanna
get in
see
touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
You literally can't trust a word she says.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Bellabog. After all, the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sempo can stand by. Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Fine, I'm just spitballing here. Don't take it so seriously. Why so serious?
Okay, HSR. We heard it the first time. We heard it the first time. We heard that the first time that you wrote it. Why so serious? We heard it the first time. I imagine you've already seen the dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone's has come looking for you yet. Da-da-da. Well, this would have been the first time we met Black Swan. I don't know what her intentions are, but allowing it to slip in her hands will only make the situation more confusing. Can you do me a favor and reclaim it? Yes, of course, madam. We get it. She's based on we're pulling from the Joker. Your attitude is reassuring. I will go with you, but I don't remember where the dream bubble is left. Can you remind me? How could a memo keeper forget a meme? A memory? Not a true memo keeper? Oh. Prankster all about back and forth. You've seen how much fun I have with that memo keeper. You should learn from her young nameless. Okay, dude. This is just the beginning. I'll be back. Goodbye, Miss Sporkle. Bye-bye. This user does not exist. Nice. She's trying to get me. She's trying to get me. Challenge to the reader. Ooh. I imagine you've already seen the dream bubble. Relax. I just want to know if anyone's come looking for it yet. She's got a bio this time. You may know that interesting young full sparkle. She's really got herself disguised as the people. Has she tried this with you already? Well, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable texting right now. Yeah. You're on high alert. What would you do to prove that I'm me? Unique action. Something unique action you do out of habit, like looking in the mirror a lot. But if that little masked fool excels in observation, there's a perfect chance that she could... Okay. Please slow down. Imitate everything about a person. I think that's the only thing that can differentiate someone from someone else is their memories. There's no way for an outsider to completely steal or imitate every ounce of a person's memory. It's just like when we met in Penacony. Strange dreams surround us. A series of... Oh, yeah, no, we met her before. A series of strange murders. People in different dreams. The truth... that lies beneath the water's surface. Do you need me to go on? That's enough. I can't be the one doing all the talking. By your logic, you should have also have to prove that you are not Sparkle. That's true. That's true. That's fair, actually. I'm just joking. As a memo keeper, I naturally know who the person is on the other side of my screen. Miss Sparkle's pranks are not without their benefits. She's able to make us re-examine what we have seen and think about the appearance and reality of the dreamscape. This is also the reason I shared the dream bubble with you. Alright, looks like she doesn't cause any major damage. I'll put my mind at ease. Talk to you again soon. Okay. That connected some dots for me. A couple. Couple. Oh, guys, don't forget to start this today. Start this ASAP. The, Boot Hill one. So you don't miss your window. I can do all of them, right? Yeah. Don't want to run out of time to get all the rewards. Closed beta test recruitment. $15 days? You get like 16 days. Yeah. Yeah, you do get 16 days. But I have definitely not started events because I thought I didn't know they were like daily login events. But yeah, it's like an assignment attachment and then you get little info bubbles about Boot Hill, I think. Okay, that's one done. One Paniconi